Hey guys, it is January the 3rd of 2023, and I just want to kind of get a gauge on what's going on in the markets. So I'm using the monthly, and I'm just going to look at all these sectors and see what's looking like already starting for 2024, just to kind of see what's happening. As you can see, we're pushing higher, kind of almost like a double top on the S&P, but hanging in there. Nasdaq a little bit higher. Russell needs a lot of catching up, and Nikkei has kind of been consolidating up there. Euro, kind of the same thing, but trying to push a leg higher with the DAX, and the VIX is at 14, so that's good. That the VIX is low. Crude oil just kind of sideways. I don't see anything happening there yet. Like it wants to go higher, but then it's stuck in a range. Same thing here with Brent, RBOB holding these lows. Can't go higher, so it's stuck in a range. Heating oil got this nice leg up, and now it's pulling back. Maybe may test that low. And if it holds, maybe bounce. But if it doesn't hold, maybe go down and maybe test this area. Natural gas, as you know, went all the way up at 368 and then just pulled back, and now it's just kind of sideways around 250-ish. And ethanol went up as $3.50, and then came down as 152. Bond, 30 years straight down, starting to wake up on a 10-year note, same as a 30. I may want to look at the bonds and see what's cooking there, as we've had a couple of years down. Cocoa. Someone on my YouTube subscriber mentioned this. I want to keep an eye on this one. I'm going to do some cycle work on it and see some levels and stuff. So this one I might probably put on my radar. Cotton, just sideways, nothing really there. Orange juice, nice run. I missed that one. Nice pullback too. So I want to see what's going to happen there. Maybe orange and cocoa. Coffee just kind of sideways, nothing there. Lumber, I remember lumber when it was so expensive to get wood out here in Nashville. But there's nothing really there. And sugar had a nice run. Now this pullback, it's like a trend line right there. And it's probably hovering around there. Gold looks like it wants to push higher, just, testing these levels. So I will keep an eye on gold. Silver, just stuck in a rut. Look at that. This is a monthly. Each candle's a month, and look, we haven't really gone anywhere. We're silver. Platinum, kind of the same thing, just stuck in a rut, just sideways. So if you're trying to, trend trade, this is not it. Trend trade was this. That's trend trade. Not this. This was trend trade. So you got three that were trending that you don't have to worry too much. Here, it's just chop fest. Copper, same thing, chop fest. Just sideways between these two ranges. But you can make money. It's just, you got to be more on top of it. Now, this is the one I'm interested to. Palladium. I closed a lot of my positions. I closed 2 positions yesterday on the uranium. And I'm looking to allocate that money somewhere else to invest. So I'm looking for stuff that's hated, cheap, and no one's talking about, and this is one of them. Let's go to the meat. This is trending. This is trending. This is not trending, just kind of swings. And this was a good trade. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. If it's going to retest, that'll be nice. Because if it fails, I'm gonna jump on it again. Also with feeder, maybe not feeder, but I'll keep an eye on it. But I kind of like more live cattle. And lean hog, nothing really there. Let's go to the grains. And looks like it trended for a while, and now it's pushed back and it's just going sideways. So nothing really there. Soybean, maybe I'd like to see if it could test that low right here and see if it holds. Soybean meal, just chop. Oats came down, went up. Reminds me a lot of the energy sector. And it's just kind of sideways. Rice, just sideways. And soybeans, just sideways. Currency, the dollar is one I want to keep an eye on. It's at 102. The euro, it's at $1. Just sideways here for now. Could maybe go higher, but we'll see. Yen looks like a fail new low, so this would be interesting. Probably put a trend line, and maybe if it breaks, probably could, go for a long there. The pound, just chop for now here. Hasn't taken out the high nor the low. Same thing with CAD. And the Swiss looks like it's going higher. Aussie, kind of same thing. So out of looking at all of these right here, I would always keep an eye on the dollar. Definitely keep that on your radar. Grains. Nothing really there for me now. I will keep an eye on live cattle to see if it's going to take that low out or retest the high. So this will be a nice range. And the good thing is that you're at the top of the range. So if it takes out that low, it might go down with some Momo. And that's what I'm waiting. But I like to see it maybe try to retest the high. And if it can't, then fail new high, then jump in. Metals, keep an eye on gold. Silver is just kind of stuck. And definitely keep an eye on palladium. Everybody else, I'm just kind of not that important. And when I say keep an eye, I put alerts on levels. So when you're working or driving or whatever you do in life, you'll get a trigger and an alert you on your phone. And he'll tell you, hey, remember you were thinking about palladium? Look, it gets this level, and you get, decide what you want to do. This is another one I'm going to put on my radar. Just because it's a nice little move up. Even if it wants to do an ABC and go higher, that might be, a trade, short or buy it when it pulls back to even go higher. It all depends. But I need to really look at it in detail. And throw at it some technicals to kind of make a better gauge and decision. Orange juice is another one probably. And everything else. Sugar got this nice pullback and it got this nice support. Maybe sugar, but maybe these two. Probably keep on my radar. Make a list on those. And the bonds, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just put some trend lines and see and do some cycle analysis on it. Energy, just kind of, we're stuck in a rut, like in a lot of other ones. So we'll see how that all plays out. And the indices, just kind of keep an eye on to see if we could, close above these highs we have already closed above it. Dow Jones, S&P is just kind of barely closing above it. NASDAQ already did. So if we could like push even higher, that's positive. And the VIX to stay, between 20 and 14, that would be good too. Well, that's it for my ideas here, what I'll be looking at. I'm also checking out some Bitcoin. And also, thank you for all the feedback in regards to this. Some of them I'm going to be taking out the list, and that's not the final list. That was just a start, just to get some feedback from you guys and thoughts, and haven't done the research yet. But once I start, then I'm going to start really looking at these things in details and doing some analysis, and then, deciding what I'm going to invest in. Well, good trading. This is the third day of January of the year, so it's exciting. Let's see what's out there to make some money, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the markets.